You are tuned in to Kids
In the Pit.
Hey guys, it's Gabe from Kids and Pit Podcast. Today I have with me Brian Flowers and Steve Rovery, the promoters of Breakin Even Fest and members of DC area band American Television.
What's up?
What's up? So you can each answer like any of these questions that you want. So what do you guys each do in American Television?
Oh, I sing and I play guitar. A lot of times I also will bring like songs to practice that we work on. So one of the main songwriters in the band as well.
Nice. I also sing and play guitar in a band called World of Chaos. I
That is
just saw the
awesome.
hat, so I was like, I should wear it. But yeah, so these are our hats. They're flip up. They're pretty cool.
Nice. I like
Yep.
it.
Yeah, so we have a 3 song EP out, and we're working on like a five. We're working on like a 5 or 6 song EP with probably the same 3 songs plus a few more.
Cool, man. That's an awesome achievement for age 12. Good job.
Yeah, thanks. So, Brian, what do you do in American television?
I play drums in American television. So,
Nice.
yeah, we kind of write songs together and do all the arrangements together. Steve brings them to practice and we work through them together. But yeah, I just hit things with sticks. So,
Nice.
Big ache.
Yep. Do you help with lyrics at all, or is it all him?
I would say it's probably 95% Steve. We kind of, as he's got stuff written down and, as we're putting it together with riffs, if some of the syllables are too many, we kind of help with editing, but he does most of the primary writing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bryan helped with our song Bittersweet early on the lyrics. So yeah, he gets involved with it a little bit.
Yep. So, when did American television start, and were you both always in the band?
So 20 2013 is when we started in a basement out in Manassas, Virginia. The lineup was different at that time. So we played for about a year at that time, just trying to figure out what kind of music we were and if we all meshed well together. And then we took like a brief hiatus because a couple of us had kids at the time. My son just turned 10 actually. So 10, this is 10 plus years ago. And then during that break, Bryan joined the band. I don't know
Nice.
what year that was though, Bryan. What year was
I want
that?
to say it's 2015 that I came on, something like that. Yeah. So I've been around for most of it, but not the very beginning.
Nice. So, have you guys been in any other bands? Like, yeah, have you guys been in any other bands? And where do you guys like live? Did you grow up there?
Yeah, so the four of us all live in Northern Virginia, outside DC a little bit, varying distances, but we're probably all within half hour of each other in Northern Virginia. Um, I've been here probably the longest of the crew, but I'm not from here originally, but yeah, I've been here for a while. I guess other bands, I guess the most active other band I was in was a band called Bailout back in the early 2000s. That was like a thrashy skatecore band. Songs about skateboarding and riding bikes and eating pizza and that kind of stuff that was popular at the time. So we put out a couple 7 inches, did some touring. It was pretty cool. A couple of those guys went on to be in Coke Bus. So that band got pretty big
Yeah.
right after they ditched me. So
They're
Yeah.
playing Autobar
So
soon.
yeah. So this band World of Chaos. It's like thrash, crossover thrash. What I would call it.
that's awesome. Yeah,
Nice.
I know you probably can't tell. I got a suicidal
Oh
tendency.
yeah, suicidal. I didn't even say
Yeah.
that. Awesome. Yeah. So
um, I have been I've been in Virginia just over 10, like right around when this band, a year before this band started is when I moved here. So about 12 years ago, I think. Um, but yeah, I grew up in Long Island, New York, and I had a few bands growing up, like bands that played in the garage, essentially, maybe a few shows here and there. One of them was called Trip the Nerd. I was in a hardcore band called Cardiac. And then I kind of took a break during college playing music, which seems like sort of counterintuitive because that's when you get the most freedom. But right after college, I started playing with bands in Brooklyn because that's where I moved after college. So my two bands there were called Arms Forward and Pumps, and we were pretty gritty pop punk, similar to what we play in American television.
Nice. So you guys run Breakin Even Fest in DC. How many years has the fest like been happening?
I think we did the first one in what, 2016, Steve,
Yep,
something like that. Yeah. So
2016.
yeah, that we did the first one in 2016. We took some COVID years off, obviously, and we're just, so it's been 8 years, but we're getting ready to do the fifth one this summer in a couple weeks.
Nice. Pretty sick. So what are some of the bands playing the fest this year, and when is it?
So it's going to run from August 9th through 11th at the Pie Shop. Each night the doors open at 7. It's not a festival in that like you're going to multiple stages. We like the intimacy of like a single room, and then we keep the bands moving along, so we don't have big breaks between bands. The bands that are playing, I guess like maybe I'll list some of the headliners, and Bryan, do you want to list some of the locals? So on Friday night we've got the Iron Roses and Make War playing. On Saturday we have the Copyrights and World's Scariest. Oh, I'm sorry. That was dumb. Can we edit that out? On Saturday we have the Dopamines. On Saturday we have the Dopamines and World's Scariest Police Chases. And on Sunday, we have Brendan Kelly from the Lawrence Arms and Keep Flying, which I think, Gabe, we may have been at the Keep Flying show together at the Runaway at one point.
Probably. Yeah, I think.
Yeah, so those are the headliners, and then we've got a couple other out of town bands coming through, like Tired Radio is playing, Heart and Lung from Ohio is coming. They're playing Sunday, and Doll Baby from Richmond, who are friends of ours, are coming up. And then most of the openers are local bands. Our band, American Television, is playing on Sunday. We've got another kind of pop punk band from DC called Truth or Dare, a newer band, opening the show on Sunday. Who else is playing? Over Our Eyes from Baltimore. Endlings, who are from DC. Flowers for the Dead. And Cherub Tree, who's like a really cool newer punk band in DC as well. So it's what we've always kind of tried to do is, get some bigger names to come through town that might not come through town without us asking, and put some local bands on there to open up. That's what we've been doing since we started.
Yep. Me and my dad are going for the Dopamines Day. So Saturday, I think you said?
Yeah, that's Saturday.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yep.
Yeah,
cool.
Be sure to come say hi. Yeah.
Yeah, we will. So what was your first punk or hardcore show, and how old were you?
So I was probably 15 in Long Island, very much coming into the learning about punk rock bands, and my friend Sean invited me to see Warzone and Fury of Five. So it was like a New York hardcore show at this warehouse in Long Island. I actually only got to see one Warzone song because it was 1:30 in the morning, and my mom was like, "We're picking you up." I think my friend Sean has always been upset about that. So if he does see this, he'll probably laugh. But it was a really cool show and a cool experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds cool.
I think for me, it was probably around that same time, 15 or 16. I had started a band with my friends. My high school band was called Dr. Pud. Not the best name, but it was a fun time playing music with my friends. And we booked a show at our local teen center. It was called the Morgue in Fredericksburg, Virginia, because they actually took the old town morgue and turned it into like a teen center, that had video games and pool tables and stuff like that. And they allowed us to book our band there, and it was awesome. So
nice.
Yeah, that was probably the summer between sophomore and junior year of high school, something like that.
So your first show you went to was when you played?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's cool. Gabe, What about you? What was your first show?
So it was Bad Religion when I was 9 in Orlando, Florida at the Hard Rock.
Nice.
Yep. But so the drummer of World Chaos, his first show was gonna be a World of Chaos show, and I think it's his second is gonna be a World of Chaos show. The He went to one show and it was like that was June, I think. Yeah. 2 towns south of us, Smash Mouth, the Shrek band. They played they played like for free at like a they played at a free festival like that was run by like the town, I guess. You
Yeah,
call it? Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was
cool.
really, really cool. And we got like up front and the singer saw us and he like talked to us from the stage. It was really, really cool.
That's
That's
awesome.
awesome.
Yeah, I
Yep.
mean, just to be clear, that was my first punk or hardcore show. That was not my first show.
Yeah.
The first concert I ever went to, it's going to date me a little bit, and you can kind of see the gray in my beard anyway. But the first concert I ever saw was the Chili Peppers on the Blood Sugar Sex Magic tour. But Smashing Pumpkins and Pearl Jam both opened that show when they were like touring on their first record. So it's a pretty good first show.
Yeah.
In terms of being able to brag to friends and stuff.
Yep. So I guess our drummer's like first punk or hardcore show will be World of Chaos.
Yeah.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yeah. Be very
That's
fun.
pretty cool to be like, I'm starting out by being on a stage. Like that
Yeah.
is an awesome experience. I hope he has fun.
Yeah. He's also seeing like wait, so I think Slipknot is after the 2 shows. Yeah,
Yeah,
he
so it's
sings
later.
Yes, later. He's seeing Slipknot. He's like a Slipknot fan too, so he's gonna be seeing them in Baltimore, I think.
Cool.
No, it's either Baltimore or New Jersey, I don't know, but it'll be fun.
I've never seen them. I would go see them. I think it
I
would be
Yeah.
an
saw him. I
entertaining
saw
show.
him at Jiffy Lube Live with Slayer. It was pretty awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, I've never seen them. I'm not like huge Slipknot fan. It's a bit too, a little, I don't know, just out of my like taste, I guess.
Sure.
Yeah, not a huge fan, but I mean, he liked them, so cool. Also, I'm really into like geography. So, where's your favorite place you've ever visited in the world?
Ooh. I haven't done too much international travel. I did have to go to Nice in France for work a couple times, and that's like right on the Mediterranean coast. So
Yeah.
got to like tour around over there and see some of the sites there, and it's really cool because like there's the modern cities, but there's also just like if you go out a little bit, these like medieval towns and villages that are from anything older than our country. Those towns have existed, and that stuff was pretty awesome to see.
Yeah.
There's a town called Eze, which is like up on a mountaintop, and it's just like a little medieval village. It was super cool.
Awesome. I wanna go to France someday. Me and my family we might go to Disney in Paris some
That'd be cool.
in the future.
I went
Yeah.
to Disney in Orlando last year. Not quite,
Nice.
not quite as exotic, but
Yeah. The only Disney I've been to so far is in Orlando.
But Epcot has a France, right?
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
So
I was just gonna
I've
say that.
I've been to okay,
Fake
so
France.
I've been to Disney in Norway, France, China, yeah, all those
Star
places.
Wars,
Cool.
What's that place called? Star Wars? What's
Galaxy's
like?
Edge. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that was-
Galaxy's Edge.
What country do they live in? Like
It's not a country.
what galaxy? There's something.
Oh, it's called like man, you're gonna make me lose points here. It's called like
Mark, are you here?
Dune 2 or something like that. Like they
My
gave
husband-
it a planet name.
My husband would know, but he's not here.
Yeah. You can look it up.
It's just called Galaxy's Edge. We'll call it
Yeah, I
that.
know.
But,
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
Brian got a lightsaber while
Yeah, I
he
made a
built a
lightsaber, so-
lightsaber while he was there.
Nice. Yeah. My dad did.
Yep.
Too. And we got one
Nice.
of those. You see like the RC, like the R2D2, like RC moving, like
Oh, I
remote
got
control.
one of those too.
Yeah, we got one.
You spent a lot.
Yep.
Nice.
Alright.
I just traveled right when school ended for my son this year. We went to Alaska, and it's not international, but it was amazing.
Yeah.
I love nature, so I don't know if as part of your geography you also like mountains and other
Yeah, I like
other
mountains
different-
and stuff like
yeah,
that too.
so yeah, it was a beautiful trip. Everything is just like gorgeous in the summer there and in bloom, and there's lots of animals. Like we saw a baby moose and we saw a baby beluga whale.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, baby humpback whale, and lots of cool animals that you wouldn't see here in Virginia.
Yeah,
So they're very, very neat.
I'd love to go to Alaska. It's like it's awesome. I've seen stuff about it. It just yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah. We went to a glacier, and it was like it was a large glacier, and we took a helicopter there, which like was my first time ever on a helicopter. And it was like a very cool trip because when you land, there's really like nothing around except you could see these rivers melting in the glacier. And I never really pictured that there would be rivers inside of the glacier. So it was very cool to like walk amongst that for about 15 minutes or so.
Yeah.
And then there's
Sounds
like, get
awesome.
back off the glacier.
Yeah.
So it was cool.
So my mom has been to she's been to all lower 48 states.
That's awesome.
Wow.
Did you tour, or is it just
Yeah, I sold
family
merch for
travel?
bands. Sold merch
Oh.
for bands for like 10 years.
That's
Yeah.
cool. It is
I've
it is a
been to
very
a
fun way.
Yeah, I've been to a hardcore show in all 48.
Yeah, so I've been to like 20 or so, I think, states.
That's great. That's a great
that's
achievement
awesome.
for 12.
Yeah.
We travel too much.
And what states I'm not sure what states I've played in. World of Chaos hasn't played yet, but my other band that I'm in with my dad, Thought Control, I play bass in it. I mean, we've been to New Jersey, of course. We've been to Massachusetts. Have we played New York yet? We played Virginia.
Yeah. You're doing Texas soon.
Yeah, we're doing Texas soon. We also went to England, but that's not in the U.S.
Maryland.
Maryland, yeah. Baltimore.
And wherever there's a Disney, right?
Yeah. So, what's your favorite food that you've eaten in another country?
Ooh.
And
It might be recency effect for me, but I'm gonna say poutine. We were just up at Puzza Fest back in May, which is in Montreal, and got some poutine, and it's like French fries and cheese and gravy.
Yeah, I love poutine so much.
It's like three major
Had it
food
at
groups.
Epcot, though.
Yeah.
You've had it at Epcot.
Well, Dad also made some.
Okay.
I want to go to Canada and like have poutine in Canada.
Yeah,
So
it's
bad.
awesome. I strongly recommend.
Yep. So I've had poutine in 2 places. From my dad, and I had poutine in Epcot.
nice. I'm thinking about food I've eaten when I travel, but actually a food that is from a place I've never been, but I've eaten around DC is Ethiopian food. I don't know if you've ever had that, but there's a
I
spice
don't think I have.
there's a spice called berber in the food, which is like the first time I ever had it, I was probably 30 years old. So it was like tasting a brand new flavor for like the first time. It blew my mind. So I don't know if you eat meat, but there's other vegetarian options there. But the food that I had was called beef tibs, and it had that spice on it. It was really, really good.
Wow. Yeah, I'm not like vegetarian and vegan, but yeah, it sounds really good. So what would you like say Berber tastes like? Like sweet, spicy?
Oh man, it's a little spicy. I honestly, it's because I couldn't place it when I first tasted it. I was just like, wow, this is like a unique flavor. I've never had it before, but it's a little on the spicier side.
Yep. Alright, well, I'll try to whenever I'm in DC, I'll look for Ethiopian food. Ethiopian food.
Yeah, give it a go.
Ethiopian food. Why can't I speak? Sometimes I just like get like just can't speak for like
Tongue twisted.
Yeah, I get really tongue twisted.
It's all good.
Yep. So, would you rather travel to the future or the past for 24 hours?
Oh, do you come back? Like
Yeah, you
you
get
come
to
back
come
to
back.
now, or are you going back to relive a day or skip a day?
You just I think yeah, you go back for 24 hours and then you probably just come back to the same spot.
Okay. Man, I'm gonna say past just because, as I've gotten a little older here, time itself is already going fast enough. So I'd rather not accelerate it and miss anything and jump to the future or anything.
Yeah.
I don't think I would do that.
Oh, I guess I'll take the opposite. it's totally self-serving, but I'd get the lotto numbers for the future, and then I would not work anymore.
That's smart. Yep. Then just get like a bunch, like 50 tickets, and then
Yeah.
just get them all.
I would, and then we'd put on the best punk rock festival that could ever exist.
Yeah, you get like, heck, you get like Metallica on it. You get
Yeah.
Weezer on it. You can get everyone. Yep.
Yeah.
I would wanna. I bet you could get like Minor Threat and Bad Brains to get back together. Pay them enough.
I just saw Ian at Fort Reno like a week ago, 2 weeks ago. So I
That's
should have asked
awesome.
him. Yeah, he's around. It's kind of cool to see because I'm sure you've
I mean,
listened
he's
to
just
Minor
like,
Threat.
yeah, he's just like a normal guy, right?
Yeah, really chill. He's just it's so cool that he's had such an impact on people your age, my age, and
Yeah.
people like my uncle who used to listen to punk rock. Like just so many generations of people have listened to Minor Threat and Fugazi, and it's awesome that he's just like chill enough to approach and say hey to. He's very polite. It's awesome.
Yeah. I wish I could get him on my podcast someday. I did have Brian Baker on, so that was really cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
We ran into Brian Baker coming out of our practice space. He was renting the room before we did. This was in like what, Brian, like 2017 or something?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Who was practicing? Just him or
It was a band called Foxhall Stacks, which he
Oh.
was in with Bill from Jawbox. And who else is in it? Some other like old DC guys are in it.
Velocity Girl members.
Yeah, Jim
just-
from Velocity Girl.
I know he's in Bad Religion, of course, and he's also in he's in a band from like New Jersey called Beach Rats, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, we tried to
were-
book them.
Yeah.
It didn't.
Yeah.
We
Just
just
the timing
it's
just hasn't
hard
ever
to
worked
get
out
them.
for them
They're
to come down. Yeah.
yeah, they're
Yeah.
not readily available usually, but maybe someday that'd be cool.
Yeah. So what was your favorite movie when you were my age?
Ooh. How old are you?
12.
12. Man, my favorite movie when I was 12, I'm gonna say it's a tie. It was probably Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure and Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
Nice. Yeah. I like Pee-wee's Big Adventure a lot. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
You like adventure movies, Brian?
Yeah, I was gonna say, as I started saying them, I'm like, they both have the word adventure in there. So yeah. Also adventures in babysitting.
Well, that's a great one.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that one yet.
We gotta watch that tonight.
They remade it, didn't they? I think they remade it.
I heard that, but I don't
I
want
don't
to
know
see a
that
new
I
one.
saw the new one, but the
I just want to watch
first
the
one's
old
great.
one. Yeah, we're gonna watch that.
Nice.
Sure.
I think
So
at 12. Oh, sorry. You can go ahead. I don't need to
no,
share.
I was just gonna say like, what was yours?
Oh, I think at 12, it was probably Robin Hood Men in Tights, which is like loaded with laughs. It's kind of like a spoof on Robin Hood. There's probably a few inappropriate jokes in there, but it's pretty funny. So I haven't watched it in a long time, but at 12, I think it had enough jokes in it to keep me laughing the whole time.
Yep. Nice. Well, if you could tell your 12-year-old self anything at all, what would you tell him?
Cheer up, kid. No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
I was gonna just say, like, make
Cheer
sure
up,
you
kid.
make some time for yourself.
Smile.
Yeah, because like I went from high school right into college and then right into work and have kind of been working since. And it's, time flies, and just like if there's an opportunity and you have the privilege enough to like take a break in there and do some travel and work on yourself, it's something that I don't know. I don't think I've ever really done too much of, because like I said, I kind of jumped right into work life, and several years later, it's kind of like it beats you down a little bit. So. So cheer up, kid, I guess is what Steve said, right? There you go. Cheer up,
Yeah.
old
Nice.
man, I would say to myself now.
Nice. Well, yeah, anything to add before we wrap it up?
Come out to Breakin' Even Fest. There's probably like 35, 40 tickets for each night. remaining. So it's August 9 to 11, and single day tickets are $20, and the weekend is 60. It just worked out that was the best way to do the math. We've got raffles with merch boxes. How much? I mean, they're stacked with vinyl. So if you're a vinyl collector, it's a way to win like probably $200 worth of vinyl each night. It's really a fun time, and this is our last one. So kind of made the choice to go out on a high, 5 years, and we're really excited for the lineup. So check out www.breakinevenfest.com. I guess we could chop the www. We all know that by now.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
Nice.
and and then just thank you so much. This was awesome. It was good to get to hear a little bit about you two, and I'm definitely gonna check out the band. Got the chaos and the the suicidal font across the front, so probably something I'm into.
yeah,
Yeah, man, send a demo. We'll book something
Yeah, we
with you.
will.
It'd be awesome.
yeah, for sure. Well, yeah, thanks to Bryan and Steve for joining me today, and thanks to all you for watching or listening. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel or follow me on Spotify and other streaming platforms. Until next week, bye.
Bye.